Hi there. This is Stephanie from Fork and Knife Teacher, and I'm going to go over with you my kitchen labels activity or item. What it is here in this unit is I have all my kitchen labels, and it's pretty plain looking because what you do is you cut it out and you put them around your kitchen. So this is just one of my starting pages here for where baking trays go, or if you have a chinois or double boiler. Again, I cut them out along these lines, or I have my students cut them out and help me kind of sort them around the kitchen if the kitchen, hasn't been set up for the year or it's like a first day back at class kind of activity. What I do is depending on where they go, either I laminate them first for sure, and then I cut them out, laminate them, and then either I tape them up or I use zip ties to attach them to my metal wiring. So just a nice, some nice way that they can adhere, but also, kitchens change and I don't want anything that's permanent. I find like straight up, I don't know, like tape or like those chalk stickers are cute, but they're hard to get off, and sometimes the writing on the chalk stickers, I find that hard to get off. Magic eraser works well, but I like my labels to be movable, because kitchens change, right? The needs of the kitchen changes. So this is my kitchen labels unit. So this first page, like I said, baking trays, chinois, double boiler. I got some pastry chips. If you've got a large floor mixer, but it's got the attachments, you want to put that somewhere else sometimes, that's good for that. The measuring spoons drawer for sure, liquid measuring cups, and then I get into a little bit more small wares here, rolling pins, your saute pans, maybe you have pie plates stacked up somewhere, chef knives, or just a general knives area, pizza cutters. This is good for if you have uniforms in a certain area, hooks, something like that. You put your chef jacket, or students put aprons. I have that on the next page here, aprons, cookie cutters, wooden spoons. I find these labels are really good as well for like those little items like cookie cutters. You're not using it every day. So maybe it has a bit of a tucked away position in your kitchen, which is fine, but you want students to be able to find it when they need it. So you have your label on it there. I think that's great. And I also find the kitchen labels are wonderful for helping students identify like how the word is spelt, right? Because you don't see these odd words written out often, right? Rondeau, um, sauce pot, muffin tin, things like that, roasting pan, whisk. Any of those words, they don't always come out in kind of normal, everyday writing, and students don't often have a chance to see those words. And I find this gives students an opportunity to see the words, maybe take in the spelling of the words a little bit, so they're more familiar when they do have to write it, possibly for a test, or communicate in some way on paper what that item is or its use. So yeah, so just continuing, sorry, to go through here with the pictures for you. We've got scales, some baking items, pastry cutters, a couple ingredient things like flour and baking soda, things that you would find in a kitchen. All right, great. So this again is the kitchen labels kind of activity or unit. I use it in my classroom to really help the students create independent learning as well, and kind of get out there and put the dishes away themselves and learn where everything goes. And I find it's really useful. All right, have a good day.